Howdy, folks. We're here at Newport City Hall. There's a city council meeting tonight, and I am gonna be reporting some things that I saw at the airport today. Stay tuned to hear what those are.
So the only person, I have one person who signed up. This is AJ. If you'd like to come forward.
Howdy. Good evening, council. I had a long weekend, and I wanted to.
AJ, can you introduce yourself?
I'm sorry. Yes, AJ. Thank you for having me. And to the audience, you can find me on YouTube, Rebel with a Cause. I've had a long weekend, and I wanted to clear my head, so I decided to go out to the airport to look at the airplanes and just think for a while. And there was three things I noticed that any one of them I might have disregarded. I've just now sent one of the counselors, and I hope she forwarded it to the rest of you to look at. I saw a contractor pickup that specializes in septic tanks, septic pumping, and the sort. While I was there were new signs restricting access to authorized personnel that I know were not there just a few weeks ago. And there was a person marking utilities on the ground across the street from the Coast Guard building. Now, given everything that was said in last week's special meeting, I think those are all very pointed things to take notice of. I see tonight there's a proclamation standing against ICE put forward by the City Council, which I can appreciate. I really do. I think a lot of you know why it would mean so much to me personally, let alone many of our community members. But when I see things like this, it concerns me that that's for show. Please show me it's not just a dog and pony show. Thank you, council.
Thank you, and I think given the nature of what you're asking about, Derek, could you care to comment? This is important.
Yeah, sure. I'd be happy to, at least with respect to the septic contractor. Anna, in our office, met a contractor out there. Remember, we have a large septic project that's been in the works for years that will eventually go into construction at the airport. That project is presently out for bid because we have to award all of our remaining South Beach projects by the end of the calendar year. There was a pre-bid meeting earlier where contractors had a chance to go out in the field and get a better understanding what the scope and nature of the project is. This particular septic contractor couldn't make that meeting, so she made an accommodation to go out there so this contractor could get the same information others are getting that will be providing bids to the city. Once that those bids are collected, it is very important to keep in mind too that we put an addendum out to all of those contractors to let them know that we will not even start work on that particular project for 12 months from the date it's awarded because of uncertainties as to what might be happening at the airport. And so that's where that particular project stands. As to the other two issues, I don't have any information to share. I just don't have any information on it.
That's fair. Thank you for speaking to that, and I appreciate your point there that you are going to delay said projects for 12 months due to uncertainties at the airport. Thank you.
Councilor?
As part of furthering commercial development at the airport the last few years, that's what this is about, the LOSS septic. Could you explain what that is, Derek, and what it would actually do?
Sure. For decades, the city has struggled with attracting any kind of viable airport-related development to the Newport Municipal Airport, in large part because we don't have any way of handling wastewater in any kind of meaningful way. And so for many years, the thought was we would extend our sewer system south from where it currently terminates around 50th. But we had that assessed a few years ago, and that came in at prohibitive cost. Over $6 million was the lowest option. And it relied on connecting a lot of unincorporated properties down there that don't want to necessarily connect to have enough flow for the system to function properly. So we looked at a range of options, and the one option that we finally landed on is what we call a large septic system. And that's just think of a septic system that serves a house. Think of one that's considerably bigger that can provide service to a range of properties that have not yet developed at the airport. We do have a lease with Signal Ventures, who's been looking to try to get some flex industrial or freight type activities going, which requires, which would be additional employment, but you have to have a way to deal with the wastewater. And so that's why that project was identified as a priority to construct. And it's something, again, we need to commit to or award by the end of this year, but we don't have to start it. We'll delay that as we've discussed. But eventually that will provide the capacity for us to have airport-related industrial type uses down at the airport to complement existing aviation services.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think this is just sort of strange timing. I mean, this septic system at the airport was going to be happening anyway. And
I truly hope that's what it is. If I could just ask one clarifying question, Mr. Tokos. Where I may have heard this before, so forgive me. Where is the location of this system going in? If you could just roughly describe it.
Well, the system actually, the tank and drain field are actually going to land in between the runways, and we've got a number of acres of just grass in there. Mm-hmm. So the tank and drain field will land in there, and then we will extend laterals to various properties, like the 10-acre piece, for example, and the existing FBO will be decommission the septic system that the existing FBO uses, and those will pump up to that tank and drain field.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So, and thank you for asking. I think I just want to say that things will. We are true to our word here, and have no trouble with somebody saying, "Are you really?"
It just it's just a strange
one way to end rumors is to ask questions and have answers.
I just don't want my own mind going wild. All right, thank you all.
Howdy, folks. I am here at the Newport Airport where I see something kind of disturbing. A sewage company is here on site currently. That is alarming to me considering the news I've heard about the possibility of an ICE facility being built out here at the Newport Airport. And that one of the steps in doing that would be to install sewage tanks. So that is very concerning to me here at the Newport Airport, folks. And there are a couple other little things I wanted to point out while I'm here. Who are you with? Or?
I'm locating for utilities here. Getting ready to put the post or something over here.
Okay. Interesting. So, you got a compunction that you might be helping ICE build a facility here at the airport?
Well, I just located, just paid lines on the ground.
We're all just doing our jobs, huh?
Yeah.
Eventually someone's going to have to take a stand and say, no, I'm not doing that. But as I was saying, folks, here's a brand new sign restricting access down this road. I'm familiar with this area. I've been out here before. I know that you used to be able to drive up that road and take a look back there and at least get up to the fence line. So they have put a new sign here, and they have put another new sign down there on that other road. And here, folks, we can see another new sign. There was an old sign farther back down that road that restricted access, but this sign here, right at the front of the road, that is new as well, folks. So, I don't know what to make of all this, but let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you on the next one. Rebel with the Cause out. Peace.